Welcome to another game of Flip Card Baseball. Today is Boston going to Seattle on the 25th of April. And the reason why we're doing a video of this one is because we've got the two aces coming up against each other. Roger Clemens versus Randy Johnson. We'll come back to their cards in a minute. There should be a few strikeouts there. Let's have a quick look at the record on the season for Randy Johnson so far. He is 3-0 with a 2.35 ERA. Opponents are batting 2.39 against him in 30.2 innings. Roger Clemens, on the other hand, is 1-1 with a 2.37 ERA in 30.1 innings. 37 strikeouts for Clemens in his 30 innings. Johnson has 37 in his 30.2. So we're expecting a few batters to strike out today. If we look at the strikeout ratings for Roger Clemens, with the bases empty, he's got a -5 for strikeouts, and with men on, he's got a -3. Very tough. He's got -7 for singles with men on base, so he bears down a little bit there. Randy Johnson, on the other hand, has got a -7 for strikeouts with the bases empty. Better than Clemens, and he's got a -6 with men on base, but he does give up a little bit more hits, a few more singles, a little bit more doubles, although he doesn't give up the long ball with men on base. This should be a pretty good pitching matchup, but oftentimes when you play these gun pitchers against each other, it doesn't always end up that way, but we'll see how we go. We'll come back very shortly with the starting lineups. The starting lineup for the visiting Boston team: Scott Fletcher playing second base, slow start to the season, 167 average. Billy Hatcher is next up. He's playing right field, and he's got a 270 average going into the game. Tim Naehring is the third baseman for Boston, 230 average. Andre Dawson, the Hawk, is batting cleanup and DH, and he's got a 217 average to start the season. He has 2 home runs. Mo Vaughn, 3 home runs and a 288 average. He is playing first base. John Valentin, he is 324 in the year so far. David Valley is next. David Valley is catching for Boston. David Valley is a 143 on the year and is not playing very well. Bob Zufkix, 6, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. He is the left fielder for the Boston Red Sox, and he is yet to have an at-bat. And Lee Tinsley is the center fielder in the 9 spot. He's batting 286 so far in the year. Now for Seattle, leading off is Rich Armorall. Rich has a 296 average on the season so far. Reggie Jefferson is next. Jefferson's batting 222 and hopes to pick up and get a few hits today. Ken Griffey Jr., batting 313 on the year, and he's got 9 home runs already. So looking for some fireworks, but it might be hard against Roger Clemens today. Jay Buhner. Jay has just a 1 home run so far, but he has a 211 average, so struggling a little bit with the bat. Eric Anthony, a 328 average on the year so far, so fantastic start for Eric. Tino Martinez, he's a 164 average so far this year. Torey Lovullo, a 136 average. Mike Blowers is batting 314. He also has 4 home runs, so quite a power surge to start the season. And Dan Wilson, batting 9th, a 275 average. He's going pretty well. The Boston Red Sox are 8-10 on the season. The Seattle Mariners, or the Mariners, are 11-6. Just about ready to get underway here. Randy Johnson's taken his last few warm-up tosses. He'll be facing Scott Fletcher to get things underway shortly. And the ball's going to be in play to start off with, but we need to check the little blue reading. It's a K -2, just because our pitchers are really good strikeout merchants. They can take the batter strikeout ratings into the negative sometimes. We've got to make sure that doesn't happen. With Scott Fletcher, we can see that the K13 is quite a good rating. The highest is K15. K12. Randy Johnson will take him to down 7, which will take him to a K5. So he's got plenty of room, which in this case, we put the ball in play for Fletcher, and it's going to be a ground ball and fly ball. Looking at the ground ball double play rating for Fletcher is a 2, and the ground ball induced double play rating is for Randy Johnson is a 3, so 5 all up. So we take the highest there, which is 4, and it is a 4-3 to start off the game. Next batter for the Boston Red Sox is Billy Hatcher. Randy Johnson's possibly hit him. He's got a 23 hit by pitch rating and a -3 for Johnson. So 20 all up. .34 is not going to cut it. So we go down to the ball in play. It's a fly ball, and it is going to be an F8. So into centre field. We have Tim Nehring up now. Possible walk of 14. Patience of 4. And no adjustment from Randy Johnson. So a patience of 4 is not equal or above 14, so the ball's in play. It would need to be a 24-30 to be a single, otherwise we've got a ground ball. We can see Nehring has a 12 batting. Randy Johnson has a -1, which is 11, which means that it's not between 24 and 30. We have a ground ball. Ground ball is the third baseman across the diamond to Martinez. Tino Martinez at first. And we have an error check on Tino Martinez. Tino Martinez is a 3 error, so a 3% chance. And no error will happen on that one. So 5-3 to end the frame.